Good, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, look, we already. So we're about to get in on this entry here. I'm not gonna lie. It's March 29th. It's about to be March 30th. This is 11:30 p.m. I just happened to look at the market and just seeing how beautiful gold is moving right now. Just created a demand zone. We've been breaking the structure to the upside. So we're also currently in a 1 hour demand, a 4 hour demand, 1 hour demand, 15-minute demand, and we're approaching this 5-minute demand here as well. So those are my confluences for this trade. So that's the only reason why I'm like really confident about entering this trade tonight. We'll see what kind of entry we can get, but I was just gonna go for the 1 to 2, but depending on just how everything looks, I'm just gonna take it to this high and that's it. I could take it to this high, you know, there's so many targets here, but I'm just gonna take it to this high right here. So this is actually if I do get in here, and I'm not gonna be sitting in front of the computer too long tonight either. I'm trying to get to sleep so I can get to the gym in the morning, get back on my routine. But if we can get in here, this will be the first trade of my challenge with LUCID. I usually just trade New York session, but this gold price action was just looking way too good to pass up. So we're just gonna sit and watch it for a little minute and see what happens here. I don't plan on risking more than $500 on this trade. So I got a 50K account. Max drawdown is 48,000, so I can't lose more than 2 bands on this account. The target is 53,000, so I have to make 3 bands. Damn. So that's a brand new can. This is a brand new candle. So we got a whole 4 minutes basically to wait for this candle change, unless it breaks above this high right here. So we're waiting for the break of this candle, and that's our entry. I look, you want to leave a runner. If I leave a runner, I'll probably end up targeting this up here or something like that. About to get our entry. And if this doesn't play out, then gold is just a hoe, straight up. If we get a good entry and everything, and this doesn't play out, gold is just a straight hoe. Because ain't no way, bro. We're in a 4 hour demand, 1 hour demand, 15-minute demand. We're breaking structures to the upside. 5-minute demand looks great. We got a lot of buy side liquidity up here. You can see there's a lot of volume in the market right now for gold. So I'm like, yeah, this is developing really nicely. So I'm like, I'm gonna take this. Like I said, normally I trade New York session, so we'll see how this goes. If I lose, I can't be mad. I was confident enough to take the trade, so I have to be willing to take the loss. All right, so a lot of time passed from this moment to the point where we actually entered the trade, because price action was so choppy at this point before it gave me the break of the candle for my entry. So we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut a lot of that BS out, and we're gonna go ahead and keep shit pushing. Okay, we're in for longs. And that's that. I know you see how he broke that candle up there. Alright, go do your thing. Time to push. What them other traders be doing on you blowing that shit. So I'm not gonna lie, I have a love-hate relationship with gold. So for me to even enter this trade was kind of like woo, but it just looked too good. But yeah, this is one of them days where gold just showed some love. So this was one of them love days for gold. But I know one of them hate days gonna come eventually. But Today was definitely love day for gold. Shout out to GC1. Didn't even stand a chance, boy. If, like I said, if this doesn't work out, gold is getting taken off the list, bro. A setup would be looking so good and end up just being trash, bro. Man, come on, bro. We just jumped in, bro. Immediate drawdown. And this is exactly part of the love-hate relationship with gold that I'm talking about. Look at all the emotional drama and the emotional roller coaster that gold put me on in this trade, just for it to play out really nicely. But at the start, of course, anybody would be, wavering at this point. But, I held my ground and I stayed strong, and we saw it through to the end, like any trader, like any pro trader would do. So I'm selling 5 contracts here at this level at the 1 to 5, and then I'm going to sell the remaining 2 contracts here at this high as a runner. So of course, if this trade ends up playing out and we get into profit, I'm just going to start moving into break even, and then just kind of start managing my trade, kind of just trail my stop loss. But price action is so damn choppy, bro. Like, look at how the market was just moving like within the last couple hours. So there's volume in here, so just waiting for these orders to start getting filled in. Hopefully it goes in our direction. Try to zoom out so y'all can like see the full picture, the big picture here. Hey, bro. Yo, go ahead and fast forward the video for me. I don't think they need to see this part in slow motion, bro. For sure, I got you. So like I said, it's getting pretty late, so I'll probably watch the trade for it with y'all for a little longer, probably like another 10 minutes. Kind of just watch price action, see if I can manage my trade a little bit before I go to sleep, because I'm getting ready to go to sleep soon. So we'll just go ahead and watch this play out a little bit longer. None of this matters until price starts hitting TPs, because look, I've been in too many situations, not even just gold in general. I mean, not even just gold in particular, but in general, but even more so with gold. It'll look so good. It'd be going into profit, and then all of a sudden reverse on your boy and take him out and hit his stop loss. Like, bruh, but you look so good. What is we doing, gold? I took it off the list. I just added it back on, only because I opened TradeAvate and it's already open in TradeAvate. So on open TradeAvate, I could just see the setup. So I'm like, damn, this looks really good. I opened it in TradingView. I'm like, okay. I see we're in a 4-hour demand. We're in a 1-hour demand. We're in a 15-minute demand. 5-minute demand. We're breaking structures to the upside. Looks like we're in a trend reversal here, because we're on the downtrend for the longest time. So it looks like we're continuing our bullish run here. So I'm taking my first take profit. Honestly, this is a challenge account. I'm going for it. I'm going for this first TP right here at this high, and I'm gonna leave the runner up here. Hopefully by the time I wake up, maybe it's still kind of hovering around in profit up here, but by then I would have moved my stop loss to at least break even. But I'm gonna be waking up in about 5 and a half hours. 5 hours. So hopefully if I wake up in time or at a good time, I can still manage the trade. Like I said, we're gonna watch it for like another 5 or so minutes, kind of see what we can do here with our risk, try to manage this trade. So we just broke this high here. I might move it into break even soon, maybe now, and then when it starts making new lows, I'll just trail my stop loss under the new lows, under the higher lows. All right, now at this point, I'm beginning to manage my trade. So as you can see, I'm just dragging my stop loss up to break even, really a little bit just above it, but I'm just creating a stress-free environment. So it's just a little above break even. So that way, if it comes back, at least I'll grab a couple of dollars. This is a challenge, so you know. So we are officially risk-free, y'all. We made it to risk free. I apologize about that buzzing sound in the background. That's my dryer going off. That's why the door's closed. I was trying to block out some of that sound. But to me, this is a successful trade. I could just take profit now, but we're just gonna go ahead and run it. Stop loss is at break even, and I'll update you guys in the morning. But for now, deuces.